After spending another cold night in the Harkidon valley of Devasu Taj, we decided to hike further downhill towards Sima. The hike starts with crossing of ice-cold stream. This crossing appeared much trickier than anticipated as the water had turned into a thin layer of ice and few of our trekkers even fell down crossing this. We continued our descent right next to the river. The trail is parallel to the hiking trail that we had taken via Oslo a few days back. The trail had some tricky sections with some loose rocks and narrow trail. This portion of the trail can be dangerous during monsoon and can easily cause landslides.
Rockfall area, landslide भी हो सकते हैं. Look at the loose rocks. Keep going, don't stop.
The suspension bridge to the right and a short uphill hike to the left after crossing will take you to Osla village, which is of historical importance. We continued further and had snacks near the guest house where you will find a local dhaba.
Namaste. This hiking trail of Harkidon is so beautiful. It's like, it's not too hectic, not too much of a climb. Yeah, it's kind of moderate trek, I can say. And our trekking team had a decent pace because we could reach campsite much earlier, just like almost like our localites, I can say, because the localites can walk real fast, and that's what our kitchen staff used to complain, saying, "You guys are too fast and you need to slow down because you have to keep the lunch ready by the time you come here." So, anyways, we will be meeting our kitchen staff who have been with our trekking team for quite some time now, since the beginning of this company. The trees just shed their leaves, and you can see the maple leaves here. Look at these bright yellowish orange colored leaves.
We continued our hike, and on the way we could find a hydro-powered grain mill which is still in use, something that is rare to find these days. A few hundred meters from here is another dhaba, and from here you can see the Seema Chillergarh campsite.
So guys, we have now reached Chillergarh campsite. It's about another 100 meters downhill. I can see the campsite far below. I've just stopped right next to a dhaba to have some milk and a flavored milk. And we just crossed the Oslo village, and it's almost lunchtime now. It was a wonderful journey up downhill. It's almost like 5.5 kilometers, and you get if you take the easier route, then you will find 2 dhabas in between, just in case if you want to change from this daily roti and rice kind of thing that is provided by your trek team, and you do get some of the flavored milk and Maggi kind of things. But the weather is just awesome, and I can see few vultures far above. That's right next to the Oslo village. And there are these mountain goats as well. So a lot of things, and we'll be coming back to the same place later today, maybe post lunch, once I go back to my campsite, which is not that windy, I guess. But here I'm right now standing at the top of the cliff. It's a steep descent from here, and there is a stream right next, so that's quite obvious that we will be camping right next to the stream where there is water source. This would have been a good campsite, but then we will not be camping here because it is far below. As you can see, there is this flat ground where you can camp, and also this beautiful little place where you can spend your evening. And far above is the Oslo village, and then the mountain range, which I discussed earlier in the previous videos. So there is a camp there, but then we will be camping somewhere over there. I can see those yellow huts, yellow tents. So those are the tents where we will be staying tonight. So see you guys later. So here is a campsite where we're going to stay tonight, and just outside of this campsite is the hiking trail, and it is super slushy. you can see the peak over there, but that is now snow covered, and also it's cloud covered, so it looks like it's snowing out there in the mountains in that region. And if you are in this campsite, you can spend time in the evening right next to this stream over there. We spent few hours over there. It was really amazing, but then the water, the current there is super high, and it's hard to then stand for a really long time. So